All right, guys, I came across this video. Sorry, I came across this write-up, which says that a woman who has been living in UK traveled to her home country. I mean, a woman who has been living in UK that has citizenship traveled to her home country after getting her citizenship just to visit her home country. And after her holidays in her home country, on her way coming back to the UK, she was sent back to her country and her document revoked. And a lot of people keep writing on the comment section of that message. What must have been the cost? Why should they revoke citizenship of someone who has been living in the country for so many years? These are the things that you don't know that involve in asylum that you don't know, which if someone doesn't explain it very well to you, you will also make the same mistake. Most of you want to take asylum. Most of you want to take Aduro, but you don't know how it works. You don't know the laws behind all those Aduros. And that is the reason why I keep telling you, before you take any Aduro, make inquiry very well. Consult people who knows into Aduro very well. For me, Holland Dove, Aduro stories, information updates is in my fingertips. Is in my fingertips. I'm not joking. I'm not making mouth with it, but it's something that I knows very, very well. Now, let me tell you the reason why the woman was returned and his passport, citizenship revoked from UK, for not allowing him entering into UK. The woman probably took asylum, not because she committed any crime, not because she stole, not because she killed someone, not because she did any other thing. Probably she took asylum because most people, when they take asylum, they think once they got the passports, they have gone free. They have been free. They have been set free. I mean, like they can now travel direct to their country the way they want, how they want, how they want. That is not true. That is typical true. Don't forget, if you take asylum with your home country, you gave an excuse, the reason why you flee your country. If you are fleeing your country for safety to another country, and peradventure in any way you go back to that country you fled from, automatically you are no longer wanted in that country. Asylum, the law guiding asylum says after a few years of taking asylum, if the reason why you flee your country has been resolved, you can go back to your country, no matter the citizenship. So if you have taken your country, most people does travel with their citizenship to their country. People who took asylum, I'm not saying people are not doing it, but it's against the law. It's against immigration law. If you don't know, you are just taking a risk. I'm not telling you that people are not doing it. Before you come on the comment section, start telling me, but I have an asylum, I have this, I got my own passport under asylum, but I do travel to my home country with my own passport. You are violating the immigration law. Just pray that they do not remember you, because if they do, they will also revoke your passport. Do you understand what I'm telling you? And that is the reason why I keep telling each and every one of you that the best way to travel to abroad is through school routes. Or even if you come seek asylum, look for another way to get your document and don't rely your stay through asylum. If you get through asylum, then if you can maintain it vigorously, that is very, very good. For those who have ID card through asylum, you can travel to any other country, but that country that you fled from, you told them that you fled from, you are prohibited to travel to that country. The same thing when you get passport. So you are prohibited to travel to your home country that you took asylum with. After when you must have gotten your passport, you are prohibited to travel to your home country directly. But if you want to travel, that is the reason why you listen to people also. When they want to travel, they have document, they have passport. If they want to stay travel, they travel right round. Probably if it's someone that came from Nigeria, they have to travel to Benin Republic or Ghana or Chad, then come into Nigeria. If people who are from Ghana, they have to travel to Nigeria or Cotonou, Benin Republic, and go to their country. Some people does make this mistake. Probably this woman thought that, oh, now she have passport, at least for a very long time, for the first time that she can travel to her home country. After so many years that she have struggled, suffered, stayed in the country just to get passport before she can travel. Just for her to travel home, thinking that she's free. Then on her way coming back, they revoked her passport, her citizenship. She's not using Nigerian passport. She was using UK passport and it was revoked at the port of arrival. And that is the mistake most of you does. Some people, resident has been withdrawn through the same process. So if you are taking asylum, make sure you get proper information about what you are going into so that you don't violate. Know your limits. Know what you are entitled to. It's often very much important so that you don't go suffer after suffering for so many years waiting and you get the document or passport, because it's very easy for asylum seeker to get citizenship in any country, because most of the countries says if you live in the country after 3 years of taking asylum and legally living in the country, you can apply for citizenship. Some countries say if you write the language, all right, then you can apply for citizenship. So it's very easy for asylum seekers to get citizenship. So don't waste your time getting resident permit and suffering waiting for passport, and after getting it, then you go and violate it just for you to start afresh again. All right. That is the reason why I want to bring this information to you so that you can learn from it. You don't make the same mistake other people have made. All right. Meanwhile, if you want to still know more things one-on-one, apart from what I'm dishing out on Facebook right here, then you have to contact me, book for one-on-one, then I will break it down more for you. I still remember myself, King of Updates, Onye Japa. I will see you in my next video.